Hey everybody, it's Stormy Iris, and welcome back to more Okami. In the last episode, we had reached the farthest end of Yoshpet and went through the Spirit Gate, and it had led us here to Kamiki Village. In this episode, we're going to be doing a little bit of exploring of this Kamiki Village and seeing exactly what's going on. So, anyway, right here, we're going to just start off by blooming some trees just so that we can get a little bit of extra praise under our belt here. Some of these characters do have significance. And I'm really hoping that's not going to trigger a cutscene. Alright, cool. Because for whatever reason in this game, some cutscenes have weird triggers. Especially, for, that one episode where we went to the, sunken ship and I came back and I ended up standing vertically like 90 degrees. I was like, I still crack up about that. It's still like one of my favorite moments from this Let's Play, but it was a matter of like, because the cutscene trigger was weird because we just needed to touch land, then that's why that cutscene was just like that. So really, really cool. For right now, we are going to kind of get ourselves wrapped up here, and we're gonna go talk to this guy. Hey. What the hell? This guy seems very familiar. I slept like a log. I must have dozed off while training to defeat that no-good Shiranui. Who are you? What do you want with me? I'm Nagi, the greatest warrior ever. Wait a minute. You're Shiranui. You still dreaming or something, Pops? I mean, greatest warrior ever? Give me a break. You brought along a little pea-sized monster this time. Well, I have you now, Shiranui. You monster. Monster? Come on, Pops. Wake up. You must still be dreaming. And what's with this Shiranui business? You still obsessed with the past? The past? Stop speaking nonsense. Look at that moon. Tonight is a night when the moon waxes to its fullest. It marks the day when Orochi shall claim his human sacrifice. Orochi? Wait a second. What the heck's going on? This sinister air. That jerk Orochi must be stirring. How's that possible? Too late to feign innocence, Shiranui. We know you come each year to size up Orochi's human sacrifice. But this time things are going to be different. I, Nagi, shall put an end to your devilish work. Orochi? Nagi? No, it can't be. Right, Ami? I mean, the Spirit Gate couldn't have possibly sent us back to Kamiki Village 100 years in the past, could it? No. Oh, he means business. He could do sword swinging. All right, so here we go. Boss fight. We're up against Nagi, and like any other boss, he's similar to Oki with his sword usage and everything else, but he is going to try to hit you any way he can. I believe just like Oki, he is weak to exorcism slips. I'll try an L here. Oh yeah, he is definitely really weak. Or possibly, I don't know. I think I just did that much damage to him just in general. Yeah, because I feel like I just did that damage in general. Alright, so he's actually almost dead here. I almost beat him. Of course, hitting him enough just stuns him, and then that's it. That is literally the entire fight with Nagi. Really cool boss fight, but pretty short one if you know what you're doing. Uh-oh, you knocked him out cold. Wonder what's going on. I mean, he keeps calling himself Nagi. I thought he was Susanoo. Then again, he looks just like the statue of Nagi in the village. That vibe in the village, and the villagers' reactions. And now this big old full moon. Now I'm positive. We really did go back to Kamiki Village 100 years in the past. I get it now. Everybody thought Shiranui came to the village before the festival to size up the next sacrifice. They thought Shiranui was Orochi's familiar or something. So that's why he called you Shiranui and wanted to fight you. Hey, wait a second. Where's the real Shiranui then? Oh, I have a bad feeling about this. I just hope our coming here hasn't totally messed up history. And over there, you can see that things really are a recreation of the past. Look, the villagers are all gathered in front of his house. Nagi, please come out. We need your help. They can't look around the side of the house and see that we just knocked them out. Mr. Grapefruit, Shiranui once again roams our village. He seeks to size up Orochi's next victim. The moon is at its fullest tonight. In the dreaded Orochi. The accursed arrow has marked the home of the chosen maiden. This will be the 100th maiden since this terrible rite began. Must our village suffer such tragedy yet again? Poor Nami. To think we'd end up having to send you to that beast. I believe in you, Nagi. You have trained long and hard to slay the dreaded Orochi. I shall not lose faith. I'm not afraid to face Orochi in the Moon Cave. I know you will put an end to Orochi in this dreadful rite. I'm going to go change into the white sacrificial robe. Please, everyone, go hide in your homes. It is not safe out here. And she runs off. So, things really are just a blast from the past. Yeah, perfect. Not bad. 60,000 yen. Ah, that Orochi. I'm sick of him and his antics. Hey, wait. Maybe it wasn't such a good idea knocking Nagi out like that. I mean, what about the legend? You know, the legend says Nagi disguised himself as the maiden to be sacrificed and then slew the dreaded Orochi. I don't remember the legend ever saying that. But how is he going to do that when he's out cold right here? This is going to change history itself. What are we going to do? Well, we have to look for Lika later. We got to think of something quick. Well, I guess we can make sure things go just like in the legend. That means we'll have to dress Nagi up like a maiden. Now then, where to begin? Oh, I know. Nami said she was going to go change into the white sacrificial robe. We got to swipe that robe and put it on Nagi. Then get him over to Orochi's place. That should more or less fulfill the legend. At least I hope it will. Anyway, we better hurry before Nami takes off. Let's go swipe that white sacrificial robe. Okay, so this part sucks. I will say that this part is really touchy. Well, you gotta make it over here. Oh, wait, actually. I see trees. Must bloom trees. Must have praise for being a good god. Alright. Do that. No, doesn't surprise you, actually. That should come to me. Okay, so this part right here. Okay. Hold on a sec. Look at that Ami. That's Nami. She's bathing in the lake. And look, the white sacrificial robe's right there for the taking. Hey, what's with the glowing barrel of sake? You think it could be that 8 purification sake? Man, a really good thing that she keeps herself covered. Oh, that's a copyright strike waiting to happen. Nami must be purifying herself before putting on the robe. Pretty noble of her considering Orochi's gotta gobble her up. I bet it's her devotion that made the legendary 8 purification sake. If I could just get an up-close view of her like this, Isun! Hey, there's a big chance on me. Let's snag her white sacrificial robe. Okay, this part. You need to go as slow as you possibly can. So, because I'm on a Pro controller, this is a little bit easier for me because there's not a whole lot you have to put into getting Ami to move. It could also just be a little bit hard as well. Okay, so there's that. Come on. You need to move as slow as possibly as you can. The only trigger that prevents... Way to go, Ami! Play sacrificial orb is ours. Okay, you're good. As long as you get that cutscene or that text box, you are good. My first time getting through this area, it sucked because I didn't know you were supposed to go super slow. And it took several tries. And when I replayed the game again, it really only took a couple because I was playing on the Pro controller, which made it really, really easy. I used to play on the PS3 when I used to have it for that version, and then I got it on this version, the HD version. So we trust not. I'm glad I didn't show the cutscene because I want to know who did that. Let's take him to the moon cave. So we're gonna throw him right up on our backs, like we did before, except with Kushi. Except this time it's Nagi. So we just gotta swipe him and we're on our way. And actually, there's a merchant. But I believe if you talk to him, that perfect white coat. There's perfect. Just be sure and do it. Someone help me. What the heck? You think you're gonna eat him? You look kind of plump. Yes. I'll tell you. Please spare me. Do some shopping, yes, please. The Trinity Mirror. You can buy it here. In 8th Wonder? Wow, I didn't realize you could get this stuff right now. Crap. I think for right now, I'm gonna go with the 8th Wonder. Because it is a new blade, and I believe, no, there's one more higher tier blade, and we have yet to get that. And then the mirror, this would be the 4th mirror if we wanted to get that. But I do believe, actually, you know what? I'm gonna get it. I'm gonna get it right now. Because I feel like if I don't, I feel like, I don't know, that burning part inside of me feels like, oh, if I don't get it now, then I'm not gonna be able to get it later. So now we have the Trinity Mirror and then also the 8th Wonder. The beads though, we have all of them up to date. The last bead thing comes from the stray beads. If you collect all 100 of them, you get the ultimate bead weapon. Or anything right now, we're going to, from here on forward, we're going to be getting the ultimate weapon for each of these categories. So right now we have a stronger glaive, which means we'll be doing more damage with it. If we, but what? How did I? Okay, so trying to do this. Come on, there we go. For right now, if you want to, that is 200 yen right there. Just remember that. Okay, so that's 3 praise. For this area, you really, there's no time limit. You have no time limit. You can kind of explore to your heart's content. But Kamiki, or Shinshu Field is going to be really... Oh, no! These guys. These guys suck. I hate these guys. These are clay soldiers. Which means, actually, I'm going to equip my new weapon. Under that. I don't think I have any more gold powder. No. That kind of sucks. But the 8th Wonder is going to be doing a lot more damage. Okay, these weren't the guys I was thinking of. These are just... Yeah, I don't remember these guys' weak point. I believe it's Veil of Mist. If you remember the red imps and the green imps, basically what these guys are. Basically, I believe they think it's Veil of Mist. Oh, count me wrong. Yes, it is. Okay, good. Okay, it was either going to be Power Slash or it was going to be Veil of Mist. So I was really, really glad that I managed to figure that out. Okay, so it's also a really good area to kind of grind up on some Demon Fangs if you so choose. Alright, so he only has a couple more hits. Very, very good weapon. Of course, having these really, really good weapons does come at its price. Because weapons, we don't actually need to buy any more weapons. We're just going to be getting the weapons now from here and on out. But I recommend that you do, of course, as always. If you do need some extra money, go to a past area where you know you're going to get a good amount of money from it, and then just grind up on enemies. Because believe me, grinding up on enemies is not that bad of an idea. Because, I mean, it doesn't level you up. It doesn't do anything for you except for the demon gates. But other than that, it just lets you, it just gives you a ton of money, and that's a really good a really good way of making money. Of course, as I did show before, the mole game, the game with the moles, very, very good way of getting money. Apparently, I suppose I can't cut that. That's also a very good way of getting money. Another really good way, a really good method I recommend is that. Of course, there's going to be other really good ways as well. You only really need money right now for the last 2 upgrades to a couple of power-ups we haven't gotten yet. And that is literally the only purpose that those 2 things need. A really good idea to have Power Slash 2 up to this point, because you can cut this iron, and you can get this, which is going to give you a crap ton of praise. They're just trying to give you as much praise before going into this. Okay, actually, how much praise do I need? Still not enough for the next heart thing. Getting praise is really going to be easy before the end of the game. So we're only really a couple more upgrades away from the maximum upgrade for health that we can get without having to go find the solar fragments, which are essentially the pieces of heart in this game. And there are 15. I'm pretty sure. Don't count me on that, though. I'm pretty sure there are only 15 that are available in the game. Demon Scrolls will not attack you if you have the Holy Bell. Other than that, they will just attack you, and they are stronger enemies. I believe there are things that we have seen thus far, making them quite a difficult challenge. And we have yet to see more enemies that we haven't seen before. But anything right now, I believe they'll just be the clay soldiers. If not, something that we have seen from Kamui, being the Namahage, and things like the Namahage warriors. I believe that's the other ones that we'll see. Other than that, I really don't think there's really anything else, any other type of enemy that those could be. Of course, I believe Power Slash will hurt them. No, it doesn't do anything. There will be a point where we can get a stronger Power Slash, spoiler alert, that will stop those entirely in their tracks. At some point before we actually head off to the final area, I will be going around and completing like the Demon Scrolls, Demon Gates that we haven't covered before, just to get some last minute praise, as well as getting some last minute enemy kills, because believe me, that is required for a section of the final score in the game. Don't know why, it just is. Okay, so I'm really just delaying a lot here, because you basically know where we gotta go. We have to head to the Moon Cave, but because there's no time limit that prevents you from doing a lot of this stuff, you can... I did not mean to do that. Yeah, I have sun. Get eaten by the sun. Okay. I'm really just running back and forth trying to collect all this praise, because once you go, there's no coming back. This area is sealed off forever. And there's no possible way of coming back to get this, and this is the one area in the game that hands praise to you like candy. So really, really, really recommend that you come and do this now, before you head off to the final area in the game. Or once you head off beyond that gate, there's really no turning back, since the game requires that you finish the area at that point. So really, really good idea that you come and get this praise. Really, really good idea. Alright, there you're gonna get etched glass. Go. I want to make sure that there wasn't... No, okay. Just making sure that there wasn't a diggable spot. So I have collected everything that I possibly can up to this point. Alright, so here we are at the Moon Cave entrance. And there's, of course, a save point right up ahead. really, really nice. And oh, this scenery, it's so good. The art direction, it's so good. Anyway, right here, I recommend that you save. Because, of course, it's a huge point in the game. And you're going to need to, yeah, but progress a little bit more. And actually, a little piece of cool trivia coming up right about here. Yep, right here. Okay. So, we're facing a new enemy. And this guy is responsible for the Wii version of Okami to be a really big crashing point for the game. So that's why I recommend that you save there. This is a Deju. These guys suck. But their big weak points of their giant weak points are going to be slowing down time, and then hitting them from there, and they're going to try to attack you via that method. Oh yeah, you really want to slow down time because they move fast. If I didn't slow down time there, they would have instantly warped, and then they would have done a crap ton of damage right then and there, which makes them a very formidable enemy. Oh crap, I'm gonna do that again. And it also just leaves them as open as well. Really hoping I can kill them at the same time. No. Right, these guys' weakness is Power Slash, which, thank God, makes my life easy. Ooh, Demon Fang. Yeah, this guy had several more hits to go. Yep, these guys' weakness is Power Fang, or Power Slash, not Power Fang. And they drop 4 Demon Fangs, and they will drop a Golden Peach sometimes. Not bad, 30,000 yen from those guys, and they drop a ton of money upon defeating them as well. But up there, that's where our next battle lies, alright? So, next time on Okami, we're heading up there and fighting Orochi. See you guys then.